Good morning. How's everybody doing? Yeah, it's been almost 3 weeks of the quarantine, and it's a challenge. I think a lot about all the doctors and nurses and people on the front lines and how I'm comfortable in my house, and they're working so hard. The people that have lost family members or husbands or wives or kids that can't even be with them, can't even see them after their death. It's such a difficult time. So I just wanted to check in and say I was thinking about everyone and praying for everyone. Um, I hope that those of us who are at home can pray for those who are working so hard to help others, to help the sick. And I hope that we can bring them some comfort in knowing that others are praying for them. I woke up this morning and realized that I've pretty much my whole life, I think, lived in either the past or the future. And looking towards the future of what's ahead, what can I be doing in the future, and planning. And I realized this morning I don't do that as much. And maybe that's just a gift of turning older, getting older. um, but I also think it's a gift of faith and of being here now. I used to hear that a lot, just be here now. And I didn't understand it. Just be here. I am here. But my mind was always someplace else. So I don't have an explanation for how it happened. I know I pray a lot. I work towards that. And I do think part of it is changes in the brain that I'm grateful for, actually, where I'm not thinking about the future. Really, the future is right now, because the future is unfolding as we're living. And so I'm much more able to be in the present and just be with whatever is here now. Doesn't mean I don't have things on my calendar, although I don't have too many things on my calendar now, but ordinarily I do. But it's this time of absence, I guess. Absence from things that we're used to is forcing us to change. And how are we dealing with it? It's hard. We want to hold on to all the things that we've known. But this is a world change, not just a change for us individually. This is a world change. And I was listening to Marianne Williamson this morning, and she was saying that a friend of hers said to her, maybe this is Mother Nature saying, go to your room, think about what you've done. It's kind of funny, but really, maybe that's what's happening. That here we are, being forced into our room, trying to realize, what have we done? What have we done to the world? What have we done to each other? What have we done to ourselves, thinking that we could just do whatever we wanted, didn't affect anybody else, as long as it didn't hurt somebody else, I could do what I wanted. Well, I think we're seeing it does hurt other people, because we're all one. So for us to really be selfish and self-centered in that way is what we're being forced to look at. Because now we really need to care about other people besides ourselves. I feel a little guilty being at home in a safe place, because I wish I could do so much more. And I'm going to work on that. I don't know what I could do yet, but I'm going to think about it. So we'll think today about where we have been selfish. Where have we just thought about ourselves and not thought so much about the world? And this is meaning, including the climate change, healthcare, everything that involves other people. We all live on this earth together, and maybe we could start to do more about taking care of each other and supporting each other, Can you imagine a world like that where we could take care of each other and physically, emotionally, spiritually, not be critical of other faiths, of other cultures, of people who are different from us? If you look at it like a soul in this body having an experience of life, everybody has a different personality, and they're here having different experiences. But underneath it all, we were all the same. We're all the same. And we all want the same things. We all want opportunities to grow. We want opportunities to work. We want our health. We want love. We want to take care of our kids. So let's think about how we can do that, and not in a way where we exclude others, but in a way where we include others. So just know I'm thinking about you as we go through this process. And the big question of the day seems to be to wear a mask or not wear a mask. And in the meantime, I pray for all of you and all of those who are sick and struggling, all of those who have lost their jobs. I ask that God take care of all of us, the whole world, not just us here in America, but the whole world. God bless you, and take care of yourselves.